Before I was a Christian, I was very rebellious. I would seek fulfillment in anything and everything other than God. In particular, I would seek love and acceptance, and I sought pretty diligently. And all of these things promised to bring joy, but of course they never could, and the consequences for these sinful choices that I was making were incredibly painful and left very deep wounds. I came across a book that a Christian had wrote, and he spoke of Jesus in a way that I had never heard before, and I was very drawn to him. And so God used this to lead me to purchase a Bible, and I could not wait to read more of the accounts of this Jesus that I was starting to learn about, and I could not stop reading. I was so drawn by how he loved the sinners. He loved the outcasts and the unclean, because that was talking about me. One person in particular explained the cross and what happened, and that Jesus had paid my penalty for all my sins once and for all, and it was finished, and there was nothing that I could do to add to that. God looked upon my helpless state and led me to the cross, and I was able to see God's love displayed there in Jesus, who knew no sin but took my sin and my shame and my guilt and suffered in my place. Now, my whole life is wrapped up in this reality that God is pleased with me. God has accepted me, and he loves me in Jesus. And this is unspeakable joy. It affects every aspect of my life now, because I'm finding all my fulfillment, all my satisfaction in God through Jesus. I would love for others to know the love of God in Jesus, and that they too can be loved and accepted through what Jesus has done on the cross, and that is taking our sin and giving us forgiveness, that we can be brought back to God. And this is not because we're so lovable, because I'm not, but because he is love.